This is Birkirkara, guys. One of the oldest places and the most populated. Birkirkara is massive. Gonna look up at the history. Really old, guys. I'm going to take you to the old station. This is like very historic. We're going to cross over the main junction where the first traffic lights were in Malta, and soon after they broke down and there was nobody to repair them. Oh, got a little wave then. Look at these galleries with wrought iron. I like those little windows. Look at this, all solid wood. They're a devil to repair. That's why Malta went through a time when they used aluminium, but that's banned now. But you get a great, see the aluminium here in gold. That's banned now. They're not going to make you take it down, but they're not going to let you build it. So it's got to be traditional. That's just quite a newish one. Costs a fortune now, but the government gives you a grant. Look at that on the top. I'm telling you guys, you just got to walk around. We'll go over the bridge in a minute. Steve, has Birkirkara got a bridge? Yeah, it sure has. Look at those statues on the top. And the gallery, unfortunately that's gold. Aluminium. Nice, how nice are they? Very, very busy. We haven't seen the best yet. Very historic. I'm going to go over the bridge. A lot of traffic though. This is the time of 4:20. So quite busy. If anybody's from Birkirkara, maybe you know it through MC there. And this main one is Santu Rocknu. Sorry, Santu Rocknu. Birkirkara is prone, well it was prone to flooding. You would have, in the old days, most of these houses would have been underwater, but now over the last few years ago they've built this water. We walked the tunnel, the sort of, what do you call it, ducting, but you'll see it at the bridge here. We've still got a bit to go. At this very busy junction up here is where the traffic lights were, and they broke down sadly many years ago. Oh nice, eh? Original. This one's doing it up, it looks like. You take your life in your hands here though, because there's no pavements. Oh, something's happening here. Oh, look at that. That's give you a bit of an insight into the way the houses were in the old days. Look at that, stairs coming down from the bedroom into a central courtyard. I remember my Maltese auntie. She had 5 rooms upstairs and a stair going down. So if you were in bed and you wanted to go downstairs, or you were in the kitchen, you want to go upstairs, let's cross over, because that lady crossed over, so we'll cross over. Here look, this is the water the water escapes all along Birkirkara, comes down the valley and goes out there quite a way. Now I'm a bit mixed up because last time I did mention this about the traffic lights, and I'm sure it was at this junction. Obviously it was quite different in the old days. Imagine that, all that getting flooded, guys. This is a busy old junction. They need to get a license, these bus drivers. We're gonna have to cross. And I don't think you're supposed to block a crossing, but they do in Malta. Don't just stop on the crossing. Down there's where I did the pizza, opposite McDonald's. This is Valley Road, going all the way to Valletta, this direction. It's coming down. It's about 4:30 now. You can go that way to the station. There's a road there, look. That's the old station, but we're going to go. I've heard that the actual station is going to be refurbished. Why is Malta so dirty? Because he's just kicked those old brochures out of his house onto the street. The wind catches them and they're everywhere. Look, I want to show you this because I drive past this. They can't change the front, and I'll show you behind. Just a bit of iron on holding the whole front on. They can't change the facade, they call it. This is very old up here on this street. You saw that, he just kicked those brochures from his house, somebody had posted them through the letterbox. He just kicked them out into the street. So you can see why Malta gets dirty, but it's quite clean around here considering it's a high population. I've got to watch because there's cars coming from every direction. Let's do the zebra crossing. When you cross on a zebra crossing in Malta, look left, look right, and run. They all stopped, but it was an E-cab, so oh no, it's a bull cab. Anyway, here we are. This is the entrance. Now this is where the railway came down from Siler Street and up from Balzan Hatad, going off to Ali. And it's a bus place though, it's where the buses stop. I've got to be a bit careful because there's a big kids area here, so I won't show too much. There's like bumper cars, I think, or something, and a train. So this is the old station here. Look. This is where the railway tracks, two of them. It's the only place where they had two tracks. So have a look at the history. There's a bit of history in Maltese and in English. 1883 to 1931, the railway. Double track here, and the station is going to be refurbished. Anyway, let me get through this kids area and we'll start on the other side. I had a pizza that at the waterfront. That's really nice pizza. They do it like with potatoes. They have music here. Well, it don't seem as if they've done a lot. I heard in the news. Sun just going down, so it's a little bit dark here. I thought it might catch a bit more light. Well, they had a party here, Halloween party, because there's still pumpkins. Wow, mosquitoes. So here's the station. And it's got a replica of I'm not sure it's a carriage or it's a train. And there's a beautiful church, I'll show you that behind it. There's a bit of history on that church as well. I was told, because my family, Maltese family, comes from Birkirkara, and they used to go to this one before the roof was built. Oh look, Birkirkara Old Station Museum Project. Oh, so they haven't started it yet. Doesn't give a date when it's going to start. Promoting the... Anyway, you can read it. So this is an old carriage. There's a bit of a fountain here, look. Oh, this is the old... Can you see this is in a lot of old farms? There was this, how they transport the water around the buildings. It needs a lot of work there though, it's a shame, eh? So here's the fountain. Needs work as well. I think the whole lot needs a bit of work. So here's the carriage. Third class. Tell me in the comments, was there ever a first class? They still got some rails there. And this is the platform here. I think special days, it's open. You can see how it was made, like out of wood. I'm not sure if we've got anything here. Sadly, the people that take care of it, who take care with the railway things, I don't know. I went over to Floriana where there's the station, and it's in a sorry state. Here it is, Birkirkara station. Let's have a walk around it. Oh, it's first class. So it's first class and third class. Well, there was no second class. I'm going to walk down here and show you this beautiful church. So here's the station. Still beautiful walls, look. Oh, this would be the entrance, I guess. So some of the windows have been blocked up. That's the main door. I don't know what's... Let's have a read what this says here. Birkirkara old railway station. There's nothing. Oh, the lights have come on, look now. How nice they make it look. Weekends is packed here because, as I said, there's a big population here of people. We need a bit more lighting. Perhaps all these lights come on. I was a bit late coming over, but at least I've come over and showed you. I was expecting it to be started work or something like that, because I heard in the news they got it passed with Heritage Malta that they're going to do some work on the station. Beautiful work though, eh? Still got the iron cover on a bit. Imagine the train coming in. But what I can understand is, at this point, two rails came in, so one came in and the other one went out. So it would come in from the Ali, coming down Hatard, then come to Birkirkara, and then this one would go off to Hamrun on the other side, and you'd be all change. So that thing goes all the way around. Look, and there's like ducting all the way around. Lovely big trees. So it's all different work, look, of that era, all around. I would imagine these are all part of the station things. Could even be like a hotel or something. Look at that on top of it, it's like that structure. Same architecture as the station. This church is beautiful, and so I was told. It took a long time to build, and they still were taking mass with the roof. It wasn't on, so they was just getting money together. Here they take care of the cats, guys. They neuter them, and they like give them homes to sleep in. I'm not, is this the same sort of thing of the... Oh yeah, the old station, same sort of information. That's a public, yeah, we know it's a public garden. We're in a bit in the middle of the season. Oh, look at that house there. Sometimes it is open. I've been trying to get in. This got a beautiful garden, I heard. I wouldn't like to have a bash at it now, but sometimes I think it's at the back or something. Big church, eh? They don't do mass here very often, I don't think. Well, I've never seen the doors open. God, he's got no shirt on, that guy. I'm feeling a bit cold. Look at the work on that, guys. Fantastic work. And I'm not sure where this garden is at the back, I think. Would be interesting. Anybody knows how to get inside, guys? Give me a shout. I've been chasing after many priests, but they seem to be moving. Oh, I think it's behind that door there. There's some kind of very interesting garden. We're in the heart of Birkirkara. St. Aloysius is down here, a very old historic college. Still like this. They're not letting them do this now at the aluminium, I think. They've stopped. They've stopped all that. Look at this. Look at this door right here. Really impressive. I like to bring you to places like this. Always the whole Assumption of the Virgin was built on a parish priest Philippo porch in the 1600s, in the later style, and the architecture is unknown, but it was from 1630, Thomas Dingley. Anyway, you can read all that. 1745, and they eventually collapsed and they restored it in 1969. Yeah, look, it's known for that sculpture, renowned for its decoration facade. It's well known for that work. It's a lot of work, that. Look at the sculpture on that in front. It's not very many churches you see that. Would be nice to get inside. I've never seen it open, that, but I'm sure they do mass. I'm tempted to walk around, guys, but it should be closed, I think, because it's got a key on it. Parking used during mass only. I'm not going. Seems like they've got something at the back there as well. So we've got all sorts of gallery in Birkirkara. Aluminium, stone, wood, metal, wrought iron. Keep off the soil. Let's have one last look at the station. I was expecting something different, so I'm not sure if I'm going to put it up. Maybe I'll put it up. Looks quite interesting walking past that junction. Everybody fighting. It's like a lot of roads come into one, and there's a crossing, so you have to fight as well. What a lovely. Can you hear the birds, guys? Not many lights down here. Perhaps they haven't come on yet. So the old station of Birkirkara. Really piling up now. That's Siler Street. This is a very interesting butterfly restaurant. It's got all the Maltese dishes. There's a Turkish and there's a chicken. Yeah, let's try and get across. There it is, guys. So this is where the buses come in Birkirkara. And there's the station where the trains used to go in.